Welcome back, race fans, to another great show here. The Daily Double with Johno and GW. Well, the only problem, GW isn't with us today. He's in Saratoga on assignment. He's not on assignment. He's out there. He's enjoying life. He's enjoying all the bets he's making. That's the mecca of horse racing. He's out there. I hope you're having fun, GW. I hope you're making a lot of cash tickets happen out there. So it's myself and Brian. We're out here at Fairmount Park. It's a beautiful day. Man, it's been hot, Brian. It's really been hot. I don't know how these guys are doing it every day, going back and forth with these horses, running around. It would kill me. My backyard right now, it's in bad shape. I got shrubbery everywhere. I've been out there working on it. I know how hot it is, and I got this guy, Zach, who's been really helpful. I said, you know what? I'd like for you to actually, a buddy of mine told me about him, and I said, hey, Zach, I called him up. I said, can you help me out? And he goes, sure, I'll do it. And if you guys need anyone like that, does all the shrubbery, trims trees and all that good stuff. And his phone number is actually 314-368-6256. And Zach does both sides, Illinois and Missouri. He doesn't mind. He's got his partner, Luke, and Luke looks like he's a Division I offensive lineman. I'm telling you, the guy's really huge. Hey, can you move the tree? Yeah, I'll move the whole tree. So that's what these guys are doing right now. They're in my backyard. They're taking care of some stuff. God bless. So want to give a little plug to these guys. Their work is exceptional. All right, Brian, I'll tell you what, we're going to do Saturday, July 25th racing, and I think it's going to be a hot one again. I think it's 90 thunderstorms or early morning, which makes the track a little fast, too, towards the afternoon. So, you know what? Everyone just come on out and enjoy a nice day of horse racing now that the World Cup's done with everything. So why the hell not? Let's all come out to Fairmount Park. We got the casino thing going on. We got you get too hot out here, just go inside for the casino, and you got table games now too. How can you go wrong with that? You got table games, you got the slot machines, and you want to take a little breather of that. You go back outside, you play the Fairmount Park horses and also simulcast horses. Maybe you'll see Big GW at Saratoga jumping up and down at the winner's circle, around the winner's circle, that is. And, we got it all out here at Fairmount Park. We'd love to see you folks come on out and have a great time. July 25th. We've got races, and you know what? I got him. I got it. I'm Mr. Magoo. Magoo, was it? Magoo. The guy couldn't see anything. He was blind. I don't know how they let him in a car. You got to pass that, you know. All right, here we go. The cousin of Mr. Magoo. We got the first race, 5 furlongs, maiden special weight, 18,000. And I went with the 2 on top, 10 Miles House, Wales and Watkins, and the line's 3-2. But Strong Bullet Works. Sire won a Breeders' Cup. This is dangerous speed, my friends, and I'm going with 10 Miles House here. 3-2, and it deserves to be 3-2. Second place is the 5 More Money to Start. More Money to Start. Yeah, okay. That's an interesting name. That's by Burdez is the trainer. Ortiz is the jockey. 7-2. 1 start. Impressive run. Got second place, and we'll be there again. I think it's going to have a tough time bringing down 10 Miles House, the 2-horse. Then we got the 4-horse here, Serene Empress, and that's Serene Empress. Stanley and Burtis, 5-1. Has 1 start in. Sire from First Samurai, noted for early speed. I think this horse is going to make some noise. I think second start, third start, this horse should be a favorite going in. So let's look at the 4. Let's make it a 2-5-4, and the last on my superfecta is the 1 Pokey Loki. Martinez Manley, 5-1. Third start, third start is always like a light bulb just clicks. And I think this horse is going to have a nice run here. Next start, I guarantee you, I like this horse in the future. But this horse right now may be tad bit behind the 2, 5, and 4. But who knows? It's a Manly horse. And Manly, hell, I seen him at the parking lot just about 20 minutes ago. And he's headed to Prairie Meadows. He's 5 for 9 or 5 for 8 running at Prairie Meadows right now. And this Fairmount Park is no fluke anymore either. I mean, you may have one of the toughest places from here to, well, you know what? Maybe not. Maybe all the way to Indiana. I think we could beat Indiana horses. My God, I do. My God, I do. And so, yeah, of course, we got Kentucky. Kentucky's going to be a little bit stronger because they got more money. But you know what? That's not stopping us because there's horse money coming in, and there's a lot of good horses coming in, too. So that's what we got on the first race here. 2, 5, 4, 1 is what we have. Second race, we got a 5.5 furlong, claiming 62.50. And I like Manly's horse on top here. No pay, no hay. That sounds so legit. No pay, no hay. That's bottom line. And that's Aaron Gurin, the jockey, and Steve Manley. And this horse is going off at 1-1, dropping class. Just what the doctor ordered here, my friends. And the 2-horse, Lily's Home, Martinez and Sandrowski, 9-5, 23 out of 39 in lifetime. 6-year-old mare. It's going to be focused, knows how to get the job done. So we got the 1 on top with the 2, and then we have the 5. She Stopped Short. Why the hell would you name your horse She Stopped Short? I don't know that. I want a name. I want some compelling name, not She Stopped Short. But you know what? I got her in third spot right here. Moves up, been running against Restricted. A big move up here. And you know what? Kind of feels it. So why not? We're going to go with She Stopped Short on the 5. Maybe she stopped short of winning. Who knows? But it's going to be in the money here. And for my superfecta, I like Primity. Primity, and that's Lara, the jockey. Jelinski is the trainer. 8-1, has better numbers. Early speed. That's a tough serve. I mean, I feel it's just going to have a nice go at it early on, but then it gets really like reeled in. So that's what I got in this one. 1, 2, 5, 6 is what I have. Third race, claiming 62.50, 6 furlongs. I've went with Honest Al. Honest Al. You can't go wrong with Honest Al. Any horse named Honest Al, you know what? I like it. And 8-5 morning line, the horse to beat. 3 wins and 6 starts this year. Has been sharp. 3 wins and 6 starts. You can't go wrong with that, my friends. And Honest Al, I think, is going to the winner's circle. Followed by Granddaddy Longlegs. And that's the 4-horse. Tavares Rodriguez is the trainer. Tavares is the jockey. 4-1. Main threat here to the Honest Al. And the trainer's been strong at this mid-level claiming gig. I mean, Rodriguez likes to run his horses up in Hawthorne, and you're seeing a lot of good trainers coming down here, and they want some of this lasagna money, you know, and that's what we got going here with Granddaddy Longlegs, the 4. Then we got the 2-horse, On the Money Red. On the Money Red, I like that. Bandizu Ritana, 7-2 morning line. 18 out of 28 in the money at FP. Doesn't travel at all. They don't take this horse out of this park. This horse, 28 starts at Fairmount Park. Very much the comfort zone for this horse. And that's the money, On the Money Red, 7-2. So expect that horse to be up there too. When you're walking around the house, that's your house. You feel comfortable. And this is the story on the 2-horse. He could come up. He can move up to second, I think. But I don't know if they could beat Honest Al. Then we have the 6-horse to complete the superfecta, Mr. Sharpie. Mr. Sharpie And that's Santos Jockey and Durham. Not Durham, it's Durham. Why do I say that all the time? Durham, 3-1. Shown in the past, plenty of early speed, drop in class, huge. Early speed, though, I just don't know if you could hang the whole way. I mean, I like you to sit 3-4 back off the pace and then make a late move, but not even a late move, maybe a mid-turn, make something happen there. But Mr. Sharpie's got the early speed, and we'll be looking to gate the wire for this horse here. So we got a 1-4-2-6 for the third race. Fourth race, 6 furlong, state bred, optional claiming 20,000. And we got the 6 on top here, Lady Elise. That's Reyes Cristel, 3-1, 4-year-old. She brings open company class from Chi-Town. Just the numbers are a lot stronger here, and I love the whole concept that she's faced open company, and that's huge, And then we have the favorite. The favorite, really a big favorite, and that's Then, Now, and Always. Felix is the jockey. Ravelli is the trainer, and he's a big-time trainer up in Chi-Town. And, but now he's here, and he's doing really well here as well. 3-5 opening line. You know what? I just don't see this horse putting away everyone like the odds are making him out to be. 3-5. I'm playing against this 3-5 horse here. The 4 deserves to be 3-5, but I just don't see that short of a price. The short odds for only a 3-year-old in this, the only 3-year-old in this race gives all again. But you know what? I just I like the 6 on top. That's what I'm gonna do. Then we got the 5, Halo Honey. Aaron Gurin, Essen Price, 10-1, has late kick. Now, if these two hook up, the 4 and the 6 early on, this 5, Halo Honey, he's just going to be checking it out, and then it makes a boom, like a Madden, boom, make a late move there, and we got rolling there. 10-1, has late kick. 4 may just weaken, 5 takes second. That's what how would that be there? What exactly that would be, folks. And the 4th place for our superfecta, I'm sorry, but our our 4th place superfecta is Nella, and that's Santos and Essen Price, 8-1. Took 9 starts to get over the non-winners of 2 lifetime. We'll have to see a couple more before we see the 3 life. So that's what I got here, 6-4-5-3 for the 4th race, and the 5th race here, we got a 1.70 miles. Now we're spreading it. We're getting a little distance here, my friends, a little distance. We got the 1 on top, some of it. Bandizu and Ritana. Bandizu is the jock. Ritana is the trainer, 2-1. She has solid back class around 2 turns, holds it late, gets the job done. That's what I have on the 1 here. On the 3, the follow, the 1, the hot dame, Lara is the jockey. Lynch is the trainer, and 3-1. Early speed threat, huge plus at FP, 20 for 27 in the money at this distance. That's huge, guys. 20 of 27. I mean, this horse knows what this distance is all about. So if you want to play a 1-3-3-1, I totally understand that. Let's go with the 7 coming in third, Sheehan. Say that 5-10 times, I'll tell you. Sheehan. Martinez and Dizeo. Dizeo is the trainer. And this horse is going off at 4-1. Another front speed full, carrying less pounds. That may have something to do in this race, too. When you're going distance, less weight. Martinez has got that going for him. And I think this horse will run third. But you know what? The way this kid Martinez has been riding, I really think maybe, you could push it a little higher, but I don't know. I like the 1-3-7 and followed on the honorable mention on the superfecta. Let's go with the Wicked Sky, and that's Wales. The jockey, Wainwright, is the trainer, 5-1. Stalker. I love Stalkers. Can make up ground, has all the right elements here. If there's too much speed ahead, look for Wicked Sky at 5-1 to start reeling them all in late down the stretch inside. That's what we have on the 5th race. So our pick 5. Our pick 5 is looking like this right here. Our 50-cent pick 5 is 2-4-5 with the 1-2, with the 1-4, with the 4-5-6, with the 1-3. That's a $36 play, by the way. That's what we have for 1 through 5 races at Fairmount Park. Let's go to race number 6. Race number 6, we got a 6 furlong claiming 15,000, and we got the 6 on top here, Brian. We got the 6 on top. Call Me Christine, and this is the father and son, Martinez and Martinez, wearing the what are those wrestlers with the mask? What are they called? Luchador? Okay, wow, yeah. They're coming into the ring together, father and son. And they get the job done here at 6-5. Solid buyer figures. Last run, $50K. Finds relief here. Gets the job done at 15. Major drop, and they will be ready for it. And the barn does very good on the claims that are being on the drop. So from 50,000 to 15, this horse will find a lot of relief. Let's go with Personal Jet, the 7 horse here. Wales is the jockey, and Iron is the trainer. 7-2. Shot a nice buyer rating last time out in Chicago. Has full potential, but I don't know if we could take down the 6 horse here. So right now it's 6-7. And then the 2, 6-7-2, and that's Bilderberg. And Santos is the jockey. Durham is the trainer. 6-1. Has been showing early speed. Gets out there, and you know what? May want to tango here. May want to be a part of this. So we got the 6-7-2, and our honorable mention that's going in the superfecta is the 5, King Anthony. King Anthony. Stanley is the jock. Rodriguez is the trainer. 6-1. Makes debut for 26. Works seem refreshing. I mean, the work seemed good. I think it's one that you just loosen up with. So I don't look at King Anthony to take over the first race of the year for him. So I look for 4th spot here for King Anthony. So we got a 6-7-2-5 for 6th race. 7th race, let's go with the 6 furlong optional claiming 20,000. And I went with the 3 horse on top here, Nyquist Frequency. That's NYQUIST Frequency. And that's Stanley as the jockey and Clay as the trainer. It's the class of the field. Proven speed figures. Will have the war paint on. This horse gets it done. The 3 on top here at 3-1. Then we have the 4 horse Governing Party. This is a very competitive field right now. These horses are very competitive here. Everyone's going to be duking it out, but I just think Nyquist with the class, I think the speed figures, everything stand out with the 3. The 4 Governing Party lacks winning punch, but reliable, hits the board. So that's what we have. And then we got the 1 Galantini, the Felix Watkins. Now, I think that this horse can definitely move up to the 2nd spot, too. Will make a big move. Last run was the favorite against the 4 and 6. Got bumped around really bad. I think it finished 5th or 6th. And you know what? Like I told GW a couple shows back, I'm not going to beat my horse to get 4th or 5th, okay? So, you know what? Sometimes it's good to just face the defeat and just know that there's a tomorrow as well. So I think Galante may make a nice move here. It may be a 3-1-4 or 3-4-1, and 6 follows it by Gun It and Run It. Now, you see, that's a name. That's a name I like. Gun It and Run It. Santos is the jockey. Pompel is the trainer. 6-1. Jock trainer here. Very dangerous, my friend. Very dangerous. And if he breaks clean, he's going to be focused too. So we got the 3 on top with the 4-1-6. And you know what? What I like to do on this one is let's make 3 with the 146, 146, and let's go with 146 with the 3 with the 146 on my tri wheel and all that good stuff. All right, that's what we have for race number 7. Race number 8, the final race of the day, Saturday, and I hope at this time you've made some money at the casino, you've made some picks at the horses, you've got everything going, you've had beautiful food out there at Long Shots, and you know what? It's a great day. It's a great day, and you're winding it down. By the way, Brian, I kid you not, man, they have the best pizzas. I love those thin crust pizzas. They have it at Long Shots there, and a whole pie there. And I'm looking at, I've been on a diet, but I'd love to just throw my whole face right into one of those things. I'll tell you, they're unbelievable. But the race 8 coming up here, 6 furlong, state bred, optional claiming, 10,000, and I got the 9 on top here, Wildwood Reuben, and that's a Wales is the jockey, Becker is the trainer, 8-5. Class of the field. Hopes to find 24 and 25 form, but you know what? This horse is definitely, if it's by Becker and he's got the right jock on this horse too, 8-5 seems like it's a perfect call for this one. Perfect morning line on Wildwood Reuben. And again, it's the class of the field, so I got the 9 on top. It's got to get out of the gate though. Followed by the 2, Hand Over My Heart. I love this horse. This horse, it sets up perfect for this horse at 10-1. And Barnes right now, it's coming off a claim. Bahina's just claimed this horse and very high on this horse. Puts it in a 10,000 optional claimer. It sets up perfectly here. And Barn is at 33% win clip off of a claim. So Bahina's doing everything right here. The 6 horse Rhodium Pride, and that's Aaron Gurin with Manley, 8-1. Sits well with this bunch, belongs here, takes to the lead, and basically the 6 is saying, "Come get me, come catch me." And I think it's going to be tight. I think the 2 and the 9 are going to be right there with it. I think it's going to be a nice race here, and the 5 to follow for the Superfecta, Tahoe Run, and that's Bandizu is our jockey, and Hernandez is our trainer there, 4-1. 2 starts back, took on the 2, got beat. Took on the 2, got beat. It can find it, you know. I mean, this horse, I think, can be the back of your Superfecta, and we're looking at a big Superfecta payoff on this one. I do think so. And or if this 2, Hand Over My Heart, does anything special, followed by Rhodium Pride at 8-1, I'm telling you, we got a nice pay there. We got a nice little ticket that we're going to cash in. All right, that's what we have for the 8th race. That concludes our Saturday racing. And again, my friends, it's crazy out here. It's really good out here. The parking, I tell you, you may have to park a little far back, but you know what? You got these shuttles of golf carts going back and forth, picking people up, taking them back to their cars and so forth. So, you know what? Don't worry about that. Everything's taken care of there. Once you get to the racetrack, it's a fun time. You got it all. You got music being played. You got people, lively people are having a good time. And that's, you know, sometimes you miss that. Sometimes you want to get out of the house, and this is the right environment to do all that at Fairmount Park. All right, let's go to race number 1 here at Fairmount Park for Tuesday. Horse Hooky Day, my friends. Horse Hooky. You get a hot dog for $2 and beer for $3. You can't go wrong with that. And it's 1:30 post time, and I think it's going to be really fun out there. Let's jump right into it, my friends. Let's go with the first race here. And the first race, we have 1 mile 70 and state bred, maiden special weight, 38K. And I'm jumping on the horse that's closing here, closing fast too, and that's Miss DuQuoin. Miss DuQuoin, and is that DuQuoin? DuQuoin. Does that sound like DuQuoin? Doesn't. I would have liked to have seen a C in there in the last part. DuQuoin. All right. Any case, whatever. It's spelled DuQuoin like this. It's So it's like that. All right. So we got Mr. Coin and we got Baird as the jockey. I'm wondering if this is any relation to the Baird family, the Waltons family out there in West Virginia. Mountaineer, they're unbelievable. Their legacy out there, they're legends. And I wonder if there's any relationship or relations in anything with this Baird with them. And this Baird is at 22%, 22% in 2026. So, yeah, this horse likes to go and likes to come deep into the stretch, makes up a lot of ground at 5.5 and 6, made up some ground at the end. So this horse is really expanding out more, getting into it. Last furlong here, it takes over, and I think Mr. Coin stretches out and gets the job done here with Baird and the trainer Rednauer. Okay, John Rednauer. Our second place horse is the 4-horse Union Roar. And that's Felix is the jockey, and Terry Young is the trainer. And this horse has really adjusted well to going the distance. Back-to-back, going 1 mile at Fairmount Park, scored a second and a third. So it may do really well at this distance. And I think, you know what, I think it's going to have a hard time holding the lead with this Miss DuCoin because the Miss DuCoin will be flying late. So that's what I have. I have these two. I have the 3 and the 4. You can exact the box it. I'm not going any more on that because right now I like to get all the stats, everything I can for Tuesday's racing. I don't want to mislead you guys on anything else. So that's as far as I'm going with that. The top two, the Miss DuCoin and Union Roar, the 3 and the 4. Let's move on to race number 2. Race number 2, I got one horse. I got just one horse in here, and that is the 2. The 2 is Honorary Angel. Or not Honorary Angel, Ordinary. It's not ordinary. It's spelled Onornery. So that's Ordinary Angel. If there ever was an ordinary angel, this would be it. Bandizu is the jockey, and Quinones is the trainer there. And I think this horse stands out. Nice speed figures compared to the field. So I think this one's got a great shot here. This is the only one I've handicapped in this race so far that really stands out. So that's where I'm going with this one. Let's move on to race number 3. Race number 3. Who do we got here? We got race number 3. Okay, race number 3, we have the 3-horse, and that is Ghidorah, Ghidorah. Ghidorah, would you say that? Hedora, maybe Hedora. Maybe that G is silent and becomes a Hedora. All right, in any case, I'm going to buy the Hedora. Hedora is my big pick here. This is my big lock. This is my big lock of the day. But you know what? This is what you do. You tell your friends, I know horse racing, and you take them out there if they haven't been out here, and you go, yeah, that horse, I've seen it work out and everything. You haven't seen any of that. You just know what this horse is capable of doing, and Hedora is going to be backstroking all the way home here. Hedora wins this by maybe 5-6 lengths, if that. I mean, he may open up more than that, but yeah, this gelding, it will be live here, and the trainer Larry Ravelli, he's really top notch. Him and Catalano, they always duke it out. There's no Catalano in the race card for Tuesday, so I think Larry Ravelli, he may take over with this race here. So Hedora wins this one easily, and that's basically all I have for you on that. Again, tell your friends, yeah, I know all about these horses. Maybe take them to the paddock and watch them walking around, go, oh, I really like the way this 3 is walking. Yeah, you really don't. You don't know anything about the 3 walking, but you know what the 3 is all about, and they're going to think you're a rock star. All right? So that's Hedora on the 3. It may go off at 1-9, so everyone may be saying they just seen it walk around the paddock and all that, but who cares? All right. Let's move on to race number 4. Race number 4, we got, this is my long shot play of the day. My long shot play of the day, my friends, and I'm telling you, I really like this horse to really stand out. This horse is 10-1 on the morning line, and I tell you, I really like this horse. I really like this horse, and the horse's name is Larry the Poet. Larry the Poet, and I like this horse, and right now it's projected. We don't even have the lines for Tuesday's racing. We just have what we're projecting, and we got this horse as our long shot play of the day, and Larry the Poet. And here's I look at spots like this. We got Giles as the jockey. Giles does not get on the prominent mounts, and if there is one, you know, they take the kid off the horse. Okay, but this horse, Giles has rode 4 times. The first time he rode him at Hawthorne, lost by a head, got second place. And ever since, second, first, second, Giles knows this horse, and this is his bread and butter. I mean, this Larry the Poet and Giles, they work great together. I don't see Giles winning a lot of races, but I do see Giles being live on this horse. And the trainer, Jose Rodriguez, he's not taking him off this horse. He's saying, this is your horse. I know the agents want some other jock, all the big jocks, but they're saying that Rodriguez is hunkered down with Giles and saying, this is your mount. You're going to get the job done. And I love it. I love this angle here. I love Larry the Poet. Probably going off at 10-1 or better. I'm jumping on board. Larry the Poet. That's what I have. I don't even have anything else on this one. But I do have that one as my upset special for race number 4. Race number 4. How about that, GW? When you're watching this, I know you'll find something else, but I'm telling you, this is the live one that Johno's going to be cashing in on. All right. Race number 5. And before we get to race number 5, I hope you're enjoying Fairmount Park. You're eating those hot dogs at this time. A couple of hot dogs here, a couple beers there. Drain it down with some water, too. When it's hot like this, I know that beer goes down good. I was at the golf course, and these guys just can't stop drinking that beer. And I'm like, dude, I know I'm drinking this beer, too, but I'm still thirsty. So chase it down with some water. Get that replenished as well. So what is that, the electrolytes or what do they call it? Yeah, so get that back in your system too. And if you get too hot, again, go inside. Casino, they got the roulette table. You know what I love to do at the roulette table? This is my little secret. I got to tell you that I like to cover the 0 and the 00. What I like to do is I like to play the 10, 13, 14, 15. I like to play the 27, 28, 9. Basically, I go 3 on one side of the 0, 3 on the other side of the 0, 3 on the 00 on the one side, and 3 on one side. So when you see that thing going around, and just focus in on the green. And you know how I came up with the green? Robert Parrish, 00. So the chief, I said the chief is going to be on my side. So that's every time I play the roulette, that's what I look at. I look at the 0 and 00, and I go 3 numbers, 3 numbers, 3 numbers, 3 numbers on both sides of the 0s and 00. Now, if you start winning good, maybe expand 1 more on each side. Make it 4 on one side, 4 on the other side. I'm telling you, I have had so much success doing it like this, and that's what Fairmount Park offers you. A little bit of heat. Take yourself out of the heat. Play the horses, play your big bet, and then go inside and hit the roulette table. That's what I like to do. That's my style. You may see me out there on the roulette table. Hey, come say hi. We'll play the 0s and everything around it. All right, my friends. So let's move on to race number 5. Race number 5 is a 1 mile optional claiming 10,000. Let me have my drink of water, my friends. All right. So we got optional claiming 10,000, and this is 1 mile. And we went with on this one, we went with Wildwood By, and that is that's a Sturritz and Becker. This is like old school getting back together again because Bill Sturritz owned the track. He doesn't have too many horses like he did before. Matter of fact, he has probably a handful now. But you know what? The ones he has are very live, and Wildwood By here is very live at this spot. And his only nemesis is going to be a stablemate of Wildwood By, and that's the 4-horse Crushed Ice. I like that name, Brian. Crushed Ice. You could use a lot of ice out here with your water too, by the way. So that's awesome. Crushed Ice, and that's a Ritter and Becker horse. So these two are going to tango. I think it's going to be either 3-4 or 4-3, but that's how I'm seeing this one. And the 3, Wales is on this one. And the trainer, like I said, is Scotty Becker, and will be the favorite. And Crushed Ice, the other favorite, and that's Bandizu as the jockey, and again Becker as the trainer. I look for these two to be going back and forth. So that's what I see: a 3 and a 4, or 4 and a 3. Nice exacta box. That's what we're going with in the 5th race. I'm sorry, I was going to say 6th. 6th race, we got, where is that? 6th race. We got Wildwood Sicilian. That's a cool name, too. Wildwood Sicilian. And this horse ran last year, actually, and hasn't run back. Ran an optional claiming 75,000. Took second by 1. The workouts have been sharp, but not the bullet workouts. But I think the pedigree and what it's faced, open in Chi-Town, I think this horse will be the one to beat. I know it's coming off a big layoff, but you know what? Becker's not going to put in a horse that's not ready. And right now, Bandizu and Becker, that's a BB connection here. I love everything about this horse. Wildwood Sicilian gets the job done and brings this one home, followed by Juilliard. Where is that? Juilliard, the 2-horse. Let me see. Let me find it. If I can find it. Yeah, here we go. It's not the 2-horse. It's second place, though. Again, when I'm giving you these horses for Tuesday's card, I don't know the post position of anything. I'm just, and I don't have the odds. I'm calculating this as what I'm thinking, and I'm also looking at this as where we got here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Wildwood Sicilian is the 4-horse. 6 is the Juilliard. How would you say that, Brian? It's the Juilliard. Juilliard? Juilliard. Okay. Is that a name that people use, or? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Juilliard. I can't say it. But it's been really running well. Fairmount Park, first time out at Fairmount Park. It's coming in from a lower track, though, the LEG. I think LEG is some track in Nebraska. It's kind of like a carnival. Not a carnival. What is that? What do they have? Like a town fest or whatever? It's nothing like a big track or anything like that, but it's run there. It's last time out, 2 races at LEG. It's 1-1 and coming third, and another one for 30,000 and 50,000. But okay, you might say, well, why the hell are you taking that horse if it's coming in from a lower track? But before then, it was running at Oaklawn Park, got second in a 16,000. Non-winners of 2 for the year. Allowance non-winners of 2 for the year. It's won at Oaklawn 2 of last year, April, 10,000 open, 1 by 4. So you know what? This horse has seen competition. So it went off to LEG. It went off to this Nebraska track, did pretty good, and now it's here to share its winning habits over here as well. But I don't think it's going to overtake Wildwood Sicilian here. So I got that as in first place, and Jewelry Yard to come in second. So again, what do we have? We have the 4 with the 6 is what we have. 4, 6. I don't think the 6 can overtake the 4. All right, I just don't see it. All right, that's what we have. All right, let's move on to race number 7. Race number 7 is very competitive. Very competitive, my friends. I had to look at this for a while. I had to look at it. And I went with the 7-horse on top here, Millard Smile. Millard Smile? Okay, let's look at it. Let's find out where it's at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, Millards. I wrote it wrong. Sorry. Millard Smile. And that's Ortiz is the jock. Mosier is the trainer. Mosier doesn't have too many, but I tell you what, when Mosier puts a horse in, it's always live. And the last run this horse had was an allowance 4,000 level. Got really in a bad spot. He had no speed figures at all, and it showed no factor. But you know what? Now drops back down to where it belongs. And I think the distance here is going to help out. It's a mile 70, and this horse loves to run that type of race. And let me see what we got here. Yeah, 33 starts at this distance, and 5 wins, 9 seconds, and 6 shows. So very comfortable here to run this type of race here. I got Millard Smile to win it. I got Tapping Your Blue Jeans. Tapping Your Blue Jeans. Where's that at? Yeah, Tapping Your Blue Jeans. And this is Arietta is the jockey. Weiss is the trainer. It's coming off a claim from the Martinez camp. And I think this horse is going to be live. These guys, when they go out to get something, I got to tell you, when a trainer goes out and gets something, he's pretty confident about what this horse can do, or they're not just going to throw in 4,000 to claim a horse. That, 4,000 is still 4,000, okay, my friend? So I like Tapping Your Blue Jeans for second place here. And I got Solomon's Vandy here. I think that's a 6 horse. And Solomon's Vandy has been running 62.50, and it's dropping in class here. I like Solomon Vandy to be up there as well. So this is not a kosher stamp race on this one. I see 2 or 3 here that are standing out. So that's what we're going for here. We got the Solomon Vandy, we got Millard Smile, and we got Tapping Your Blue Jeans. So that's what we have for the 7th race. Again, I haven't run everything through the computer and all this that I do very well. I formulate everything, I put everything together, and then I serve it to you. But it's still very rough. This cake is very rough. You may get a bad taste right now, but I'm telling you, everything will be ready for Tuesday for you to have those hot dogs and that cold beer and that cold water. And yeah, you got a little tip about the roulette play too on how I do it. All right, race number 8. Race number 8 is these are maiden special weight, state bred, and the one that's really experienced is the 1-horse Mila, Milaa, Milala. It sounds like there's another L in there that you're telling me. I don't know, whatever. Milala. Did I say that right? Milala. Okay, Milala. That's what we got. Yeah, go after the Armenians. All right, we got Milala on top here, and that's Lara is the jockey, and Lynch is the trainer. And you know what? The last time out, same race, it lost by a neck. It can improve here. It could get the job done. I like Milala here to win it. I like second place. I like Beer Goggles. Can't go wrong with Beer Goggles, you know. Beer Goggles. Where you at, Beer Goggles? See, I've been drinking those $3 beers out there. I got Beer Goggles on. Beer Goggles with Arietta on the as the jock and Essen Price as the trainer. And I think the last time out made a nice move at the end here, and was the beaten favorite too, by the way. 90 cent. The public bought into it as a first timer, and made a nice run at the end, but didn't get the job done. Gets first time Lasix, and we're looking at Beer Goggles to be right up there. And then we look at the 3-horse here, Sarkbo. And Sarkbo, I tell you, is an interesting play because Sarkbo is from Oxbow. And Oxbow, I'll tell you what, my friends, this was a grade 1 winner and loves the shootout, real fast horses. And I think that we're looking at Martinez. He likes to get his horse out there. He's not playing around. So Bodie's going to have his horse out there. That's our jock. Rednauer is our trainer. I look for Sarkbo to be right up there too. But you know, here's another one that's a twist that I kind of like here too. Is Maggie's Little Bee, and Maggie's Little Bee is at 3 Sharp Bullet Works. And it's coming out of Show Good. Show Good is just notoriously fast. The sire has run a lot of grade 1 races, has won a couple of them. And I tell you, Show Good is known for producing horses at Fairmount Park and Hawthorne too. So look for Maggie's Little Bee. That's a nice trifecta box, you might say. I'm throwing all those 4 horses together in the mix here. That's what I got. I'm formulating. I got a nice ingredients here. I got a nice, this is the one that I really looked at. So race number 8, we got the Maela. Yeah, I screwed that up again. The 2 Beer Goggles, 3 Sarkbo, and 4 Maggie's Little Bee. You know what, though? I got to tell you, Keith's going to love the name of where was that? I had it out here. I think it's on the 25th here. And how you call this is going to be a killer. I hope they run together. And it's 6th race, July 25th. And the 4 is called Time to Toast. And the 1 is Best Man Speech. So you got Best Man Speech, Time to Toast. Time to Toast with Best Man Speech. I mean, they come hand in hand, don't they? And they're unfortunately for these two, I think they're going to be running back together at the very end. I mean, I'm sure the Bahina and Lynch don't want to see this, but that's how I got it. In the 6th race on July 25th, 1-4, 4-1. Runs at the very end. And you know what? You can mix it up. Time to Toast, Best Man Speech, Time to Toast. So that's what we have. That concludes our 2 races, 2 race days for Saturday and for Tuesday. And love you guys tuning in. Love you guys going on YouTube. Hit a big subscribe. And we put it on our tip sheet too. Just, get on there and... get on there and find yourself a winner, what we give. And the tip sheet we give, it's not just about the one horse. We try to give you every aspect of every horse in every race. So we try to formulate everything to where you go, oh, you know what? I know what he's saying about that, but I also like what he's saying about this horse. So you kind of put your own thing together too. I just give you guys what I think, and then what the horses are capable of doing. So that's what we have on the tip sheet. And again, Brian, thank you so much for putting this together. Fairmount Park, thank you so much for putting us in this great spot. And again, come on out to Fairmount Park. You'll have a great time. Bring your friends out. Big corporate events, down the line too. What the hey? I mean, when summertime is over, then you're going to have fall time pop up, and you're going to have nicer weather out here too, to where you can kick back a lot. You don't have to walk around too much. But you know what? Right now it's like this, but people are still enjoying the hell out of it. So God bless, and keep doing what you're doing, my friends. And from Johno and our big guy GW, who's on assignment in Saratoga, we're gonna let you off by saying, cash a winning ticket. All right, take care, my friends.